Good morning, peeps. Really, Dave, Blucker's videos. You really gonna challenge me for the top 10 figures in my collection? My computer's been down for a while, brother. I just got it back up. So my first video is gonna be a challenge. Okay, tough guy. Challenge accepted. You ready? Let's do this. Stop and refuel at Jamaica spot. You're also the answer to the trivia question. Who caught the first touchdown pass in the Georgia Dome? Is that right? Cola. I hope you got a goddamn I had to refuel early in the morning. I know it might be nice to you that I got my egg McMuffin, homemade egg McMuffin on the comic book, but actually I just wiped down the comic book. Homemade egg McMuffin. Awesome sauce. You got cyber. Very cool. All right, let's do this. Everything's clean, you guys. Be calm. Slap nuts. Peace. So, Blucker's video, you want to challenge me? Well, I need a name to this video. And the name of this video is going to be the greatest superstars in my collection, or the top 10 superstars in my collection. You ready? All right, let's look at some of my top action figures. Let's do this. Hey, what's up, comic book peeps? Welcome to another episode of Direct Edition. The channel is Fred Hall Direct Edition. And like I said, you know, my computer's been down, so I've been shooting videos for you guys like all night. I think this is my actual third video that I'm shooting, but it's going to be the first one that's going to be released. This is a top 10 toys or action figures in my collection. I know my boy Big Dave 2099, who was also Blucker's video, challenged me, and so I'm actually going to rise to the occasion and actually go ahead and do my top 10. I really don't have like them in any particular order, but I do have one of my favorite, which is going to be, you know, number 1, and I might as well show you him right now. And this episode of Direct Edition is brought to you by my favorite action figure in my collection. He is my favorite, but I'm also have another number 1. My fake Darth Maul from China. All right, so you know how we do on this channel, especially when I'm issued challenges. Let's get into some action figures. Okay, so right off top, I'm going to just tell you that this video is not going to be fair because I'm going to go above and beyond 10. I just have a lot of action figures. But if you want to know my really favorite ones, definitely some of my 31-inch action figures. But we're going to start it off because I have a lot of movie review channels that I actually follow, and I know these guys actually comment on some of my videos. We're going to start off with my action figure from movies, action figures. That got tongue-tied. So the first one is Freddy, and the other one is Predator. The Predator is from the video game. I know you guys seen these before, but hey, this is the challenge. If you allow my sexy fingers to interrupt your video. So here's the Freddy. This is actually the 30th anniversary. I bought it probably like 4 or 5 years back. It's very cool. It actually comes with everything from the first movie. I have it lit up, so, you know, excuse the glare. Let's see if it'll focus. Focus before that boy Dario actually gets on me. But there's a focus on Freddy. Very cool figure. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Okay, so let's move on to the Predator. The Predator, like I said, is from the video game. If you allow my sexy fingers once again. This is absolutely awesome. This is the Jungle Hunter, but he's like in a blue camouflage. Well, blue because of the old Nintendo game. So, very cool. I definitely love these. And the reason why I bought these action figures is because I'm an ultimate collector, which means that I absolutely love when they take the time for adult collectors and make the boxes almost make the boxes almost as intriguing as the action figures. So here's a cool look at the inside of the figures. Look, it's a telephone, and it's a telephone in there with the tongue. You see it? Remember when he called and was like, it comes with the cut finger. Here's a cool look at the front of the figures. Here's a cool look at the back of the figures. Awesome sauce. Awesome, awesome. All right. All right, so let's keep going. So that's number 1, 2, and 3. So I was at Toys R Us back in the day with Comic Book Wendell, and I saw this 11 or 12-inch Michonne, and absolutely went. You ready for it, Mr. Rigor Mortis and Leonard 17K? I went 8 nuts and giggled like a dolphin. But this will be number 4 in my collection. She's very awesome, very raw. Definitely love her, and just awesome. Here's a very cool look at the back of the box. All the figures that come with it. So yeah, where we at, number 4? Okay, so we're at number 4. Very awesome sauce. All right, let's keep going with number 4. And so you have a beautiful, beautiful number 5. Yes, I did get into the hype of Captain Phasma. Definitely was in love with her, and I thought she was just awesome for the Star Wars franchise. But this is the what do you call it? What do you call it, Ron, in the future? Because you have a lot of them. What is it called? Give me 1 second. There it is, Big Brother Ron. It's called diecast. And so these diecasts are like really, really extremely super, super duper heavy. But awesome. Definitely love our Phasma. All right, so let's keep going. Number 6 is so damn huge that I absolutely have to stand up to shoot him. That's my 31-inch Darth Vader. So very awesome. I got him like a while back. Words can't describe how much I love my 31-inch figures. If you see the statues that's next to him, he absolutely dwarfs them. The 31-inch action figure line I definitely love, and I wish that they would release more characters in the 31-inch. I have a 31-inch Inquisitor from Star Wars Rebels that I've never shown on the channel, but one day I'll get around to showing them. But yes, man, this Darth Vader is absolutely, positively in my top 10. Because when it comes to Star Wars, I love Anakin. Well, not Anakin Skywalker. My first favorite is Darth Vader. His head turns. I always turn his head just to loosen him up. My first one is my first love in Star Wars is absolutely Darth Vader. Darth Vader. Then you have C-3PO, and then you have what's his name, Yoda. So yeah, let me try to stand up one more time to show you guys how big he is. Awesome. This is awesome. Definitely love my 31-inch line. And there you have it. Okay, so number 6 is a total Bustapalooza. This is Giant Man Funko Pop. The reason why I love this Funko Pop so much is because I remember I walked past the store in the mall and I saw him. And I said, geez, I would really like to have him. But at that time, I didn't bring enough money. So what I did was absolutely saved up enough money. Not even saved up enough money. I waited until I got paid. And then I went back and I got him. And yeah, he's definitely one of my favorite action figures or Funko Pops in my collection because he's one of the bigger ones. They're the 6-inch Ant-Man. And I just thought he was just very cool. So here's a cool look at the front of him. And here's a cool look at the back of the figure. And all the ones that come in that series definitely have the War Machine. I have the Black Panther with the mask off. And I have 2 versions of, what is his name? It's not Taskmaster. Crossbones. I would definitely love to have. I think I have Captain America too. I would definitely love to have that Falcon because I think Falcon with the wings is very cool. So where we at? Number six. All right, let's keep rolling. So number seven, I am totally going to cheat. Number seven is going to be Marvel Legends, the old school toy biz. Now, if you said what's your favorite action figure, I do have a favorite action figure above all of them, but all of them are dear to my heart. But as far as my favorite series to collect, these are my holy grails. These are my favorite to collect. These Marvel Legends. So I'm totally cheating by throwing four of them in there. But I just put them as a series because I definitely love them. And if you want to know my favorite Marvel Legends I have out of my collection right now, I'm going to show her to you right now. And here she is, just a beautiful, beautiful Psylocke. And she comes with the Uncanny X-Men comic book. All of them come with comic books. Ben Grimm, this is the Rider series. Definitely love his detail. And for older toy, like 2000, 2003, he's very detailed. But out of all the Marvel Legends, Psylocke has to be my favorite one because she's just such a good, cool character and just awesome. She comes with the Mojo series. Let me show you the Mojo series. This is the top of the Mojo series. This is Mojo's, like, what do you call it? Like his well, this is his main head and arms and a little bit of his body. But he comes with Baron Zemo. You know who Baron Zemo is, the villain who Captain America reversed his glue gun on him and his mask stuck to his face. You have two versions of Baron Zemo, but I just wanted to show you how detailed Marvel Legends used to get with the Build-A-Figure. Look at Mojo; he absolutely looks sick. And this toy is about 20 years old. Let's say 2003, 2013, 2018. So it's almost 20 years old. It's like 17, 15 to 17 years old. But just the detail in the Marvel Legends. Definitely love them because they came with the comic book. But yeah, out of all my toys, these are my favorite to collect. Not the newer Legends, but the old school Toy Biz Marvel Legends. Definitely love them. I think they're very awesome. So what number is that? We're at number seven. Okay, so 8, 9, and 10 are going to be your main events. So let's get into your main events. Guys ready? All right, let's go. Okay, so your first main event, of course, this wouldn't be Fred Hall Direct Edition, unless if I bought you some Harley Quinns, is a Harley Quinn straight out of the dungeon. She's now on display, so it was easy for me to break her out. Some of my Marvel selects I couldn't put in this video because they're on display, and it's hard for me to take them off the wall and put them back on, So some of the selects would have been in this video too if it wasn't so hard. But this is your first main event. This is Harley Quinn. And this Harley Quinn is absolutely beautiful. I remember getting her from Dave's Comics back around like Christmas time or something like that. And I thought it was very cool. Now, I have to say that this video also is sponsored by my boy Leonard 17K Hudson, who bought me the Black Panther, and also to my comic book window, who bought me this absolutely beautiful sideshow Harley Quinn. And if you go back and look at some of my older videos, you will see the reviews on those or me talking about them. So this is your first main event, Harley Quinn, Allow My Six Fingers to Interrupt Your Video. We're just going to live turn her. Very cool. Look at the side of it. I think comic book window actually dissed the way she looks, but hey, it's my life. I do what I wants to do, and I love this Harley Quinn, and I love that Poison Ivy, but she's absolutely out of my price range. But I would definitely love to get her, and definitely that Joker is pretty cool. But I figured the first Joker I'm gonna get in my collection would be the Heath Ledger's Joker because I'm such a big fan of the Joker, and I definitely want to do him justice if he's going to be in my collection, and that's by having a Heath Ledger Joker. So that's what I'm going to look out for. So that would be, the first main event. My baby, Harley Quinn. So number 9 is going to be, my God, one of your 31-inch figures. And like I said, these figures are so freaking huge. This is your Batman Dark Knight Rises, or is it the Dark Knight? I think it's Dark Knight Rises. 31-inch Batman. And it's super huge. Right now, I'm actually sitting down filming this. But these 31 inches are absolutely huge. And they're my favorites. So very cool. He comes with the cape and everything. And it's very, what's his name? I forget his name. Christian Bale like. Let's take a closer look at him. I know that's kind of creepy seeing him like look like that, but the armor and everything is just absolutely awesome. The shoulder blade armor, very cool, very detailed, down to his belt, down to his feet. Dark Knight Rises, giant size 31-inch Batman. That is your number 9 main event. Okay, girls and guys, you ready to absolutely see your number 1? All right, let me stand up, show you how huge he is again. Okay, let's get into the number 1. And my absolute favorite one of all time is this big old 31-inch Ultimate Spider-Man. This is what started all of my adult collecting. So as you can see, I don't have any vintage toys. They're all modern. But this is the one that started it all. I was actually Christmas shopping for my kids. And I walked past this. And I went home and I told my wife about it. And she said, "Hey, Fred, you only live once. Go back and get him." I went back and got him. And I put a seatbelt around him and made sure he got home safe. But this Ultimate Spider-Man is so huge. Definitely a big, big fan of the 31-inch line. If you have to say, um, could you collect the old school Toy Biz Marvel Legends complete series or the 31-inch series, it's a toss-up. I don't know which one I will ultimately choose because I definitely love the 31-inch line. I just wish that they had more licenses to print more. I know they have a lot of Star Wars. They have a couple of WWE figures. And but if they had like a Wolverine, Psylocke, stuff like that, 31-inch, hands down, 31-inch line would be my favorite because that's the only thing holding it back of being my favorite. It's the licensing of it. But it's absolutely beautiful. So here's a cool look at the front of it. And here's a cool look at the back of the figure. I'm telling you, words don't do this figure justice how big it is. Usually when people come in the dungeon and they see this 31-inch figure, they're taken back because it's just so huge and just awesome to have in your collection. Very cool. This is a cool look at the back of it. And there you have it. That's my favorite one. Thank you for challenging me, Blucker's video, A Big Dave 2099. I appreciate it. And so, once again, I'd like to thank you girls and guys for tuning in to another episode of Direct Edition. The channel is Fred Hall Direct Edition. You girls and guys be safe out there. Remember words of wisdom. Focus on the ones that show you love, and on the ones that don't show you love, hey, we're just going to keep on rolling without them. You girls and guys be safe out there, and I will catch you peoples later. Peace.